Reading is a great habit that everyone talks about, from self-development gurus to your parents. You also agree with them and want to embrace this habit wholeheartedly. But there's a problem. In today's busy world, who has time for reading? Also, if you are a student, reading is a necessary task, even if you hate it. But don't worry, I have got you covered. I will teach you how to read quickly and remember more, so you can move on to your more enjoyable activities. Also, you may encounter some problems with this, so I will address them at the end. Make sure to watch the full video. Speed reading is a process of absorbing and understanding information efficiently and quickly. The average reading speed is about 200–300 words per minute. Speed reading can double or even triple that without sacrificing comprehension. In fact, with the right techniques, you can improve both speed and understanding. Who exactly can benefit from speed reading? The answer is simple: everyone. Students, professionals, avid readers. In short, anyone who wants to maximize their reading time and improve information intake can benefit from speed reading. Picture finishing a 300-page book in just a few hours. Speed reading makes this possible, transforming how you approach reading and learning. One of the great things about speed reading is its flexibility. You can practice and apply these techniques anytime, anywhere. The key is to find moments when you can focus and practice consistently. The more you integrate speed reading into your daily routine, the more natural it will become. Why should you learn speed reading? The benefits are numerous and impactful, but first imagine this. If you could possess any superpower, what would it be? Well, Warren Buffett, the legendary investor, once pondered the same question. Surprisingly, he didn't wish for flying or invisibility. Instead, he expressed a desire for something far more practical: the ability to read super fast. Buffett admitted to feeling that he had likely wasted 10 precious years reading slowly. He firmly believes that reading quickly is not just beneficial, but essential for efficiently accumulating knowledge. Of course, there are the usual sought-after benefits for which you probably clicked on this video, like time savings, enhanced comprehension, and a competitive edge. Without wasting any more time, let's dive deeper into the practical steps of how to start speed reading. Here are some detailed techniques to help you on your journey. Use a guide. Use your finger, a pen, or a pointer to follow lines of text. This technique, known as meta-guiding, trains your eyes to move smoothly across the page rather than jumping around. For digital reading, use your mouse pointer to guide your eyes while reading on a screen. This helps maintain a consistent pace and reduces eye strain. Pre-reading, sweeps. Do overview. Before you start reading a chapter or an article, quickly scan the titles, subtitles, and introductory paragraphs. This gives you an overall context and primes your brain to understand the main ideas. Highlight key points. Identify and highlight key points or sections that seem important. This prepares your brain to focus on these areas during detailed reading. But don't go overboard with this. Only highlight the central point of paragraph. Read in phrases. Our brains are capable of processing chunks of information at once. Instead of focusing on each word, try to see groups of words as meaningful phrases. For example, instead of reading, "The cat sat on the mat," word by word, read it as "The cat sat" and "on the mat." For practice, use a text with clearly defined phrases and practice reading in chunks. Over time, this will become a natural way to process text. Increase your reading rate. Slowly. Gradually build up your speed to avoid sacrificing comprehension. Set a timer and try reading for a few minutes at your normal pace. Then, gradually increase your words per minute by small increments in each session. Comprehension drills. Self-quizzing. Periodically quiz yourself on what you've just read. This ensures you're not just speeding through text without understanding it. Ask yourself questions about the main ideas, details, and implications of what you've read. Summarization. After reading a section, summarize it in your own words. This reinforces retention and helps ensure you understand the material. Use both peripheral and central vision. Train yourself to use your peripheral vision to take in more text at once. Instead of focusing directly on each line, look slightly above or below it. This allows you to capture more words in a single glance and enhances your overall reading efficiency. Over time, this will improve your ability to process larger chunks of text quickly. Avoid subvocalizing. Subvocalization is the habit of silently pronouncing each word in your head as you read. This can significantly slow you down. Techniques to reduce subvocalization. Try to push your reading speed just past the point where you can comfortably subvocalize. Use a pacer, like your finger or a pen, to increase the pace slightly beyond your comfort zone. This forces your brain to rely on visual recognition rather than internal speech. Practice daily. Consistency is key. Like any skill, consistent practice is key to improvement. Aim for at least 15 minutes of dedicated speed reading practice each day. Integrate into your routine. Make it a part of your daily routine. The more regularly you practice, the more natural speed reading will become. Variety of materials. Practice with a variety of materials, books, articles, reports, to build versatility in your speed reading skills. As you start your speed reading journey, be aware of common pitfalls. Don't rush. Gradually increase your reading speed to avoid poor comprehension and frustration. Avoid subvocalization. Practice seeing words as visual patterns. Maintain comprehension. Use comprehension drills to ensure you understand what you read. Watch for eye strain. Ensure comfortable screen brightness and text size and take breaks. Manage distractions. Create a quiet, comfortable reading environment. Be patient. Speed reading takes time to develop. Set realistic goals and celebrate small milestones. The benefits of speed reading are immense. You'll read faster, retain more information, and save time for other activities. If you want to further your learning, check out my other videos on this channel.